You're listening to Moviesucktastic.
Sounds like some bad movie.
And we are back yet again. We are here.
Right, I'm over here now.
I'm over here now.
Yeah. Yes, welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Moviesucktastic is here, ready to review another movie.
Rabid Grannies.
Rabid Grannies.
Now,
yes, chosen by the wheel.
Chosen by the wheel, which we will be spinning again later this evening.
Oh, boy.
So, one of the things that Scott and I talked about the last time we did this was that this is a trauma. It's not a trauma film. From what
trauma release.
Yeah, they distribute it. They did the distribution for it. So I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I never saw this. So I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, trauma. Okay.
No, it's better than a trauma film.
It is better than a trauma movie.
The version we saw.
Well, you know what's funny about that? So the version that I watched was the uncut version. But right. Do you know that there's a version of the movie circulating that's like 25 minutes shorter?
Yeah, that's the version that was originally released by Troma. Troma cut the shit out of it so they could get it, in without a rating.
Wow.
To avoid the censors so they could get a rating on video. But yeah, they're the ones that cut it. The director was on record, like on the audio commentaries, like, this isn't my cut.
I'm so glad I watched the uncensored version.
I actually found a cut version, but the quality was so poor, I refused to watch it.
Yeah.
It was like it was. I don't even know what kind of transfer it went through, but it was pure garbage, not watchable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was curious to see how badly it was cut.
Yeah, the Blu-ray. I did find the hour and 9-minute cut, and I watched a little bit of them. Like, I can't watch this. This is terrible. But I did find a Blu-ray of this, and better than it deserves. But it was a very good Blu-ray copy. Now
I remember Rabid Grannies not from seeing it. This is the first time I've seen it.
Same.
But
I didn't even know this existed.
I knew it existed because I was reading my horror film magazines back in the day. Toxic Horror, Slaughtermatic. No, not Slaughtermatic. It's my handle.
Fangoria.
Fangoria Slaughterhouse is the one I'm thinking
okay.
of. That briefly ran. Gore Zone. Those are the big ones. Gore Zone, Fangoria. But I remember them covering this film in those magazines at the time.
I never
watched it.
There's one film that I know of from a magazine. I think it was Fangoria, and I can't remember the name of it, but I know the premise of it. It was a cannibal movie. It's like they're in the jungle kind of deal. It's not Cannibal Holocaust, but it was newer than that. Mid 80s, maybe early 90s, something like that. And it was on Laserdisc. And the magazine was talking about how it was on Laserdisc, and it was a Japanese Laserdisc, I believe. I am going to find out the name, and I'm going to throw it on the wheel. But so that's like my version of Rabid Grannies. It's like when that movie comes across, it's like, I know this movie exists because of the magazine that I was reading at the time.
Right.
So,
yeah. And most films from that time period I did watch, but I never got around the Rabid Grannies. Rabid Grannies.
Rabid
Same
Grannies.
thing with flesh eating.
I love it.
Yeah. Same thing with Flesh Eating Mothers. It's another one that I have a copy of. I still haven't watched it, and it was around the same time.
Right. Like you could tell this movie was trying to do a little Evil Dead, you know.
Yeah, I got some Evil Dead vibes from it.
You know, just
well,
not crazy.
It's a low budget production. It's a low budget production. Everybody worked on it for free, and that kind of shows through, especially in the acting. Not to be mean, but they're French actors in Belgium, doing English dialogue.
Right,
yes,
which they dubbed over.
And only 2 of them actually dubbed their own voices over. The rest of them couldn't do that.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Like the old people, like you can tell the old people are like just like pronouncing it phonetically so they can be dubbed in later. Like they have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah, you could definitely tell. It's like, wow.
And
that's how you say telephone.
Don't tell us how long we've been here in this city. You know that kind of. Are those the words? Yeah, that's it. You're good.
Close enough.
Yeah.
As my youngest son says, close enough.
But so Rabid Grannies is about these 2 elder, and they're not grannies, they're aunties. Technically, they're everybody's aunts.
Right.
Yeah, and technically, there's no rabies in the film. It's more of a demonic possession.
Yeah,
so it's more like
it's demonic possession / curse / both.
So it's really demonic aunties. Yeah. But so these 2 aunties are having they're having a birthday party for these 2 aunties, and all the nephews and nieces are showing up because they want to be in the will. So they're all sucking ass, and it's one of those setups where almost everybody's a horrible person in some way. You know, they're all flawed, but they're all greedy, and or just belligerent or lesbians. You know, something along those lines.
You know, it's interesting that you can tell this was low budget because the makeup for the grannies or aunties, it's not the same every time throughout the movie. It's subtly different.
Well, the makeup artist was 18 years old when the film was released.
Oh, really?
Yes, the lead makeup artist. So a lot of this, again, these were people that worked for free just to do a low budget film. It's shot in an actual castle. They didn't even set dress it. It's just they took it as is. Like, oh, this is what's in the castle. All right.
I love I grabbed a whole bunch of covers, DVD, Blu-ray, even like a Laserdisc one. I love some of them because some of them are like the poster that we have, the one that's on the screen right now. Somebody painted over like a stock photo to create it, right? And then some of them are just the stock photo, and it's like they don't look like that at all in the movie at all. They're like not one bit. Like the 2 ladies that are in the stock photo, I don't even know if those are the 2 actresses in the movie.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was one of these poor little films that just fall into distribution hell, where they get all these second tier companies cranking out their direct to video stuff. Yeah, I think it would have had more of. It's obvious streaming like opens up the field to low budget productions these days more than video ever did, and that's a tangent I'm not going to get on. But yeah, they all gather to kiss the ass of their rich relatives during the birthday party, and the only person that doesn't show up is the black sheep Satanist nephew, who instead sends a special gift that ends up possessing the 2 aunts with these demons, and then they go on a killing spree and becomes like Die Hard in a mansion with 2 crazy ladies or 2 demonic ladies.
Right.
Yeah. And this is another film I had to watch 3 times just to get the goddamn name straight. There's a lot of characters in this film for a little slasher film.
There actually is a lot.
There's a body count of 12, and people survive. That's not everybody.
Right, there are some survivors.
After the second time, I was like, yeah, but all right, I know who's who. But if I have to say, if I have to point out this one person, I don't know their fucking name. I have to go back to write this shit down. It's horrible.
Right.
It can't be my memory. It's got to be the film. The only name that you really remember coming out is Radu.
Yep. You know what? I didn't try.
Rabu!
I didn't try and remember anyone's names because I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna.
Well, I got it. I've got it right at the top. Victoria and Elizabeth Remington. Those are the two aunties
Okay.
that become possessed in the film. Then you've got the arms dealer. You've got the sex toy manufacturer. You have the lesbian magazine mogul. You have the rich playboy, and then you have the one niece that married a common, ordinary guy.
Got right. Exactly.
And those are the main relatives that show up. They bring their spouse. Everybody but the playboy comes with a spouse or a lover or children. One of those three.
Oh, you know what? The only name that I do actually remember was Percival, the priest.
Oh, Brother Percival.
I don't know why I remember that. Maybe it's just a unique name. I don't know.
It is a unique name, very unique name. Brother Percival's a unique person. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church is not represented well in this film.
It is not.
No.
I love when the grannies, aunties, corner him, and they're just going back and forth. You should kill yourself because if you don't, you're not going to like the alternative.
No, don't kill yourself because then you don't go to heaven. So come on, you got
Right.
you.
So you're not going to kill yourself. Or you are going to kill yourself and just not take a few minutes of pain, you pussy. It's like basically what they're doing.
I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, this is a good moment for them to have like, a redemption streak. And oh no.
Exactly.
No, there's no redemption for Percival. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Well,
There's that one scene in the car where she lets the girl go. She's like, because she has her sing her happy birthday. Mm-hmm. And she's like, all right, you can go,
bitch.
And she's like, I can. She goes, yeah, before I change my mind, you can go. And then she quickly moves to like a front camera, like a front stare down shot. And she tells the driver, it's like, who's driving?
She tells the Jeep. She tells the vehicle.
I know.
To run her down.
Right. She goes, but it sounds like she's talking to someone. That's like, there's nobody driving the thing. And she just telepathically in some way, she's like, kill her, run her down. And then the vehicle does it. Didn't realize that they had those kind of powers because they didn't use it at all, just that one time.
And those are the third and fourth kills in the film.
Right. That was a pretty good shot for the kill because she's on the front end of the car, pinned to it from the speed. Like from the G-force of the speed of the vehicle, and it drives her right into the fence or the gate, and they must have did that in reverse or something.
Oh, definitely.
Because she got it was going really fast
in the film.
Yeah, it was going really, really fast, and of course she got really on top of the gate before it cut away to her, being crushed at a different angle.
Yeah.
So it had to have been in reverse because it was pretty cool. For a low-budget film, I thought it was a cool shot.
By 80s low-budget horror film standards, there are some very good kills in this film.
And again, Evil Dead vibes. They were definitely taking a page out of the Evil Dead camera work. Especially like the one shot where they're going up the stairs and you could see it from like a first-person view. It's like Sam Raimi, like his whole team, they invented that.
Yeah, and not even the camera work, but also just the dark comedy vibes of it.
Yep.
Has that's got that feel to it. It feels like the Belgians are going for an American Raimi feel.
Well, it was like when she throws like her liver on the ground and the guy trips on it and she starts laughing. It's like, it's like
poor Radu.
You know which kill I liked a lot? It wasn't even gory, but it was the one guy where they bend him in half, right?
Oh,
she bends him in half where it's like he's facing the camera and he's looking back at the camera. And it obviously was like legs put in a forward position, and it was a quick cut, a smart way to do it, and it just looked like they bent him in half. It was a pretty good shot. I liked it.
It's a good kill that I would see for the first time later in Jason Lives.
Oh, they did that in there.
When,
Yeah.
yeah, he bends the sheriff in half at the end. It's like, it's a good shot. That, by the way, was John, the husband of Helen, who's a Remington.
That's
and
right.
Their children were Helen and Gilbert, and yes, they killed the child.
Well, they ate the one girl's legs too first.
The dog was eating the legs.
Well, no,
too.
yes, they cut the
Yeah.
legs off. They like to do that in this movie.
Yeah.
They did it more than once.
There's a dead child in the film. I have to stress that. I can't stress that enough. There is a dead. There are actually there are parent guidelines for this movie, and I didn't even bother reading them because the first one wasn't. There's a dead child in the film. They're worried about smoking and shit. So no.
We should read the parents' guide on this.
Oh,
We should do it right now.
I can bring it up.
Let's do it
I'll
right
bring it
now.
up.
I
Where
think
do they hide that?
I think we need to do it.
I don't know where it is. Where do they hide that again?
Hold on. Hold, please. Your call is very important to us. I want to say it's about halfway down.
Oh yeah, that's good. That'll do it. I mean, I was surprised they didn't kill the dog. I was expecting the dog to go, but the dog doesn't make an appearance after. The last time you see the dog is when it's chewing on one of the girl's legs, severed legs.
I found it.
Okay.
Sex and nudity. There's only two things here. A man and a woman kiss. The man opens her negligee and reveals one of her breasts. She throws him on the bed and takes her negligee off. A piece. Wow, this is a real weird way to say this.
Can you
a piece of
say that
sideburn.
again, but slower? Just say slower.
Do you want me to this slow? Is this slow enough?
There you go.
But listen to the way this is described. It's weird. A piece of side breast is revealed. Who says that?
A piece of side breast?
That's what it says.
That's what you say it. Yeah, that's what you say it like KFC. No.
Right.
No. Oh, here it is. Parents' guide.
And
okay.
a shot of her nipple is shown or revealed. The actual sex is not seen.
I thought that was a bit too much. I didn't need that nudity in my horror films. Thank you very much.
Right. A woman says she'd rather be in bed with her girlfriend. Their relationship is not known to the other members of the family who may look down upon them.
The second sentence there doesn't belong. It's like what? So you're saying it's bad because it's offending other people at the dinner table? I don't know. That's weird.
Right.
There's no point in looking at the violence and gore, but it looks like there's 5 of them.
So
there's a shitload of them.
Well, here
I
up at the
think
top it says sex and nudity is mild, violence and gore is severe, profanity mild, alcohol, drug smoking mild, frightening and intense scenes moderate. Moderate. Right.
It's gross, but not funny.
Exactly.
I'm not amused. We're not
I love
amused.
it. Profanity. Holy shit. That's all it says. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking. The occasional use of alcohol.
Oh, wait, I like this one. John dies by having his back broken, and in parentheses, in a very over-the-top way.
Yeah. That was where he's folded in half, right?
Yeah. Which was the Jessica, was the 11th kill of the film.
Jessica is hit by a car, gets crushed against a fence. I think it's a gate, but whatever. Jessica cuts off both Aunt Victoria's hands. They grow back a few seconds later.
Yeah, some great low-budget special effects there. A lot of blood.
Alice gets lifted in the air by one of the aunts and gets thrown out of the window. Her bloody and bruised body lands on the car. Miss Barnstable was killed off-screen. She is seen with a severely disfigured face caused by boiling water.